It all starts in your mind, the life you desire. People like Walt Disney, who was told his ideas were too impossible, too risky, and yet he persisted. And the world now knows him as a creator of dreams. These people didn't succeed because they were special. They succeeded because they mastered their minds. They understood that the greatest asset they had was their belief in themselves. They knew that the battle was never about the external circumstances, but about the internal strength to push forward, no matter what. So, the question is, do you believe in yourself? Do you have the strength to rise above the noise and the distractions of life? Do you have the courage to reprogram your mind? To align your thoughts, your actions, and your belief with the life you want to create? Belief is the foundation. Without belief, you are lost in the wilderness, aimlessly searching for a way out. But with belief, you become unstoppable. You become a force of nature. When you believe in yourself, you change everything. You change the way you approach obstacles. You change the way you deal with setbacks. You change the way you see the world. And belief is not just about thinking you can do something. It's about knowing, deep in your soul, that you will do it. It's about committing yourself to the idea that nothing, absolutely nothing, will stop you from achieving your vision. When you believe in yourself, you transform doubt into action. You turn fear into fuel. You see failure not as a dead end, but as a stepping stone on the path to your success. The greatest minds in history weren't born with special gifts or advantages. They had a belief that transcended every obstacle in their way. Edison didn't invent the light bulb because he was smarter than everyone else. He succeeded because he believed in the impossible. Ford didn't build his empire because he had all the answers. He built it because he believed in the vision he had for the world. A vision of mobility and freedom for all. Disney didn't change the entertainment world because he was more talented than others. He did it because he believed in the magic of storytelling. Now, it's time for you to believe in your own vision. What is it that you want? What is that burning desire deep within you? What is that dream that refuses to leave your heart, no matter how much you try to ignore it? That vision is not a coincidence. It's not a fleeting thought. It is a call to action. It is the universe telling you that you are meant for more. Your mind is the key. Your belief in your ability to make that vision a reality is what will turn it into something tangible. You must believe in the dream before you see the evidence. You must have faith in the process before you see the results. Belief is the first step. But the next step is clarity. Clarity is what allows you to see the path forward, even when the road ahead seems unclear. It's the light that guides you through the darkness. It's the sharpness of your focus that cuts through the noise and distractions. Without clarity, you're like a ship lost at sea, tossed around by every wave, every gust of wind. But with clarity, you can steer your ship straight toward your destination. How do you find clarity? It starts with a vision. A clear and compelling vision of what you want to create. A vision so vivid that it pulls you forward. No matter the obstacles in your way, your vision should be so specific that it almost feels real, like you can touch it, feel it, live it. The clearer your vision, the more power you have to bring it to life. But clarity also comes from within. It comes from knowing who you are and what you stand for. It comes from aligning your thoughts, your beliefs, and your actions with your purpose. When your mind is clear, you will not be swayed by every passing opportunity or distraction. You will stay focused on what matters most, your mission, your vision, your purpose. So, what is your purpose? Why are you here? What is the legacy you want to leave behind? This is the heart of clarity. When you connect with your purpose, everything else becomes secondary. Your purpose becomes the driving force behind every decision you make, every action you take, every challenge you overcome. Your purpose is your North Star. It's what keeps you grounded, focused, and unwavering in your pursuit of success. When you are clear about your purpose, nothing can stop you. The world can throw obstacles in your way. People can criticize you, and failure can knock you down. But if you are clear on your purpose, you will rise again, stronger than ever. But clarity isn't enough on its own. You need something more. You need discipline. Discipline is what transforms your vision into reality. It's what keeps you moving forward, even when the road is tough. Discipline is what makes the difference between those who dream and those who achieve. Discipline is not about being perfect. It's not about being in control all the time. It's about consistency. It's about showing up day after day, even when you don't feel like it. It's about making the tough decisions and sticking to your plan, even when distractions try to pull you off course. Discipline is what keeps you going when the excitement fades, when the novelty wears off, and when the challenges start to feel insurmountable. Discipline is the key to creating momentum. It's what turns a small step into a giant leap. It's what takes a goal and makes it a reality. Discipline is the muscle you build by pushing yourself through discomfort, through uncertainty, and through fear. It's not about being perfect. It's about showing up, no matter what. And with discipline comes action. Action is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. No matter how much you believe, no matter how clear your vision is, if you do not take action, nothing will change. Action is what makes the dream real. It is what breathes life into your vision. But action without strategy is like running in circles. You need a plan. You need to break down your big dreams into small, manageable steps. Every goal you have should be broken into actionable tasks. Every day, you should know exactly what you need to do to move closer to your vision. Without a plan, action becomes chaos. With a plan, action becomes a focused, deliberate pursuit of your goals. So, you must take action. You must do the work. You must show up and put in the effort, day after day. And when you do, you will start to see progress. When you combine belief, clarity, discipline, and action, you will start to see the results of your labor. But the journey doesn't stop there. The journey continues with gratitude. Gratitude is the fuel that keeps you going when the road gets tough. It's what reminds you of how far you've come, even when it feels like you're not moving forward. Gratitude is what opens your heart to the blessings that surround you, even in the midst of challenges. It is the ability to appreciate the process, to acknowledge the small wins, and to be thankful for every lesson, every setback, and every triumph. Gratitude keeps you grounded. It keeps you humble. It reminds you that success is not just about what you achieve, but about the person you become in the process. And when you are grateful, you open yourself up to more abundance, more opportunities, and more blessings. Gratitude is the mindset that attracts even greater success. And as you continue on this journey, you will face challenges, you will face setbacks, you will face moments of doubt. But in those moments, remember this: resilience is not about never falling. It's about getting back up every time you do. Resilience is about understanding that failure is not the end, but the beginning of a new chapter. Resilience is about adapting. It's about learning from your mistakes and growing stronger because of them. It's about seeing challenges as opportunities to prove to yourself that you are capable of overcoming anything. And resilience is about never giving up on yourself, no matter how hard it gets. When you face challenges, remember this: every great success story is built on a foundation of failure. Every person who has ever achieved greatness has faced setbacks, but what sets them apart is their ability to bounce back, to adapt, and to keep moving forward. That's what you must do. You must stay resilient. You must stay committed to your vision, even when the road ahead seems impossible. Now, as you stand on the precipice of greatness, ask yourself this: are you ready to take control of your mind? Are you ready to harness the power of your thoughts, your beliefs, and your actions? Are you ready to step into the life you were meant to live? Because once you master your mind, nothing can stop you. Once you align your thoughts, your actions, and your purpose, the world will open up to you in ways you never imagined. You will become unstoppable. You will become the person you were always meant to be. So go ahead, take that first step. Master your mind, and you will master your life. The world is waiting for you.